Welcome back to the Office Hours Podcast. I'm Kevin,
I'm Kobe.
and in this episode, we'll be talking about time management and what that looks like as a college student. So we'll break it up into two separate segments. The first segment is how we ourselves manage our own time, and then other ways that time could be managed and what that work for people. So I've got a couple of questions lined up that we're going to answer and just bounce off of that. So
If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy.
but you enjoyed that. So I feel like the biggest thing that I do right now is a calendar. I feel like I leverage a calendar like a lot. When I first came to college, I did not have a calendar, but I ain't gonna lie. I was taking stuff out the top of my dome. And then like freshman year when I first touched down, I was like, I gotta get a calendar, bro. Cause even just without all the extracurricular stuff, just to track the class is like,
Just that alone.
it's just way easier when you're on a calendar. You can just check it and see when you have class.
Yeah.
And then I started adding like workout times on there and my job on there. And then it's way easier to have to put a calendar. For example, like right now, the way my schedule looks like is I have classes from like 12 to 5 on days that I do have classes. And then, so I'll try and throw stuff in before that or throw stuff in after that and kind of set out like time blocks for it. Like club meetings, I'll throw that in. Or like, I said, going to the gym or going grocery shopping, like I kind of throw it on the calendar. Just so I know, like I have this set amount of time to do something. What about you?
I mean, yeah, pretty much the same. I used to plan my day out before I even got to school. Like,
Yeah.
in the summer, I'll write down when I wake up, when I work out, when I go to work, whatever. But now I just put in a calendar. I got all my assignments in there.
Yeah.
So
Yo, assignments, it's like in your calendar or in a Notion?
I put that in a Notion calendar, but it's connected to my Google calendar.
Google
So
calendar.
I see it on there whenever something's due.
Yeah.
So whenever I have
How'd you do that?
you like if you have a Notion template, you put the assignments in there and then you connect it to your Google calendar and it'll send like reminder.
I gotta do that too, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie, that be coming in clutch. I be forgetting I be having stuff due. But whenever I sit down and study, whenever I put my study time as, I'll go look at that calendar, see what I have due, and yeah, look at it like that. But that was like the first thing I did when I
Yeah. The most important thing when it comes to establishing structure in college is like having a calendar, bro. If you don't have a calendar, I don't know what you're doing, bro.
You do.
I don't know how you live life, bro.
You off on the wrong foot.
I don't know how you making it through your day, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Cause the amount of things, like I have a calendar, but I still be forgetting to do stuff,
Yeah,
like
for real.
even with it. But I can't even imagine if I didn't have one. Like that would be insane, bro.
Be cooked.
That would be so
Cause
insane.
you got classes, so classes and assignments. Then you got like extracurricular stuff.
Yeah.
Then you got work, and then if you like, God forbid you go hang out,
Yeah.
and then you forget about something, like you're cooked.
I mean, how's it been for you? I guess it's your first time dealing with that whole time management stuff on a college setting, right? How's it been managing work with classes, with actually hanging out with friends and stuff like that?
I'll say, I mean, as far as time management, I think over the summer I really like tried to get ahead of that and like practice that in the summer. Cause in high school, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't keep track of nothing. Like,
Yeah.
I barely studied. I didn't manage my time that well, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, me too, but I feel like a certain part of that too, because we didn't have nothing to do in high school.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. It was easy, so
Yeah, at least for me in high school, I would literally wake up, class, basketball, sleep,
Yeah.
or like homework somewhere in between there, and then go to sleep, bro. That's literally all I did, bro. Occasional like football game or like friend hangout, but like really just class, basketball, sleep, bro.
That's one thing. Being in college, like I'm more social than I was in high school.
Yeah.
But I have to sometimes I gotta say no. Like
Yeah.
I can't hang out all the time. Because
Yeah.
people doing stuff every day. So like going party on the weekend or whatever. Sometimes I can't do it, so I just gotta say
Yeah.
no. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I be having like FOMO, but
Yeah,
people always doing stuff, so you gotta
Yeah.
learn to just say no.
that's one thing I've been like thinking in my head about this year too. Is like I feel like I'm doing a lot more stuff than I was doing my freshman year. Like freshman year, I was able to make it to most of the hangouts or make it to most of the outings, or whatever. But this year, just knowing when to say no, bro. Because you can say yes to everything. That's fine, you're having a good time, whatever. But like the assignments start to stack up. Like before you know it, you got 4 assignments deep. That's what you got to turn in. This, third, do Olympics 9. Like they start stacking up.
Yeah.
It's just like knowing when to say no and when to just go with it.
Yeah.
Because even with that too, like not all the time to hang out with your friends is like good times too. Like
Nah.
it's like
Time go by so fast. It's
yeah.
like the other day I went to go play basketball after class. So like 4, we was done at like 7 or 8. This was yesterday, I think. No, not yesterday.
Bro,
Day
so the
before.
other day. This is yesterday.
No, that was Monday.
Yo.
But then we went to eat after that, and we ended up just sitting there talking till like midnight.
Are you talking about going to the house?
Yeah,
I
so
think I'll push all that night.
I was thinking, I was supposed to in my head, I was like, all right, after this, I'll be home 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Get some work done. Bro, I got home at midnight, went straight to sleep. No homework. It's definitely like it's something you gotta adjust to for sure. There's so much stuff to manage
Yeah.
that you don't even realize when you're in high school. Like,
Yeah.
so if you're watching this and you're in high school, I would say that's one thing you should learn now is time management. Even if you don't have a lot of stuff, just learn how to keep track and be efficient with your time. Because once you get in college, they say you have all the time in the world, but you really don't. You really have to like maximize your time.
Yeah, I feel like one thing on that too is like, if you're in high school, like you really have a lot of time on your hands, like free time, bro. Like,
Yeah.
try and throw some in there. Like some people obviously they work out, they throw that in like the time management, or try throwing in like learning an extra skill or stuff like that. Just to kind of fill out your time sheet and like straight off from you just like having random doom scrolling time, bro. Cause I feel like that's what that's something I did a lot. Like it was sometimes after class or after I do homework, I would literally just lay in bed and just watch movies for hours.
Yeah.
Like hours, bro. I was a movie addict, bro. Like,
I would watch TV, play video game. I would just
when I discovered the Marvel series, when I tell you I watched it from start to finish, bro, like I was addicted to that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's good to have free time and enjoy your youth, but like
Yeah.
if you figure out how to manage your time early on and maximize it, it's gonna be way easier to transition to college, I feel like.
Yeah, if you want to get ahead, you should learn that, because if you don't, you'll learn it eventually. But you'll be a step ahead of everyone if you learn that now, I think.
Yeah. One that I actually learned recently was about like separating your task into like rocks, pebbles, and sands.
I heard.
So like a rock would be like a big task that you gotta accomplish that it'll take a big chunk of time, and then a pebble could be something like a random assignment or whatever, and then a sand would be like make your bed or do your laundry or something like that. Something small that's still productive, but it's not as rewarding or something. It's like a bigger task. I feel like that's decent. That's decent. The way the interested me was like, I heard that it's better to start off with the rock and then fill in the gaps with like sand and pebbles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The way I usually approach stuff is I start off with sands because I like to like build up, my mental, like I'm not gonna start off the day like, oh yeah, we're gonna start with this project. I'm gonna set aside 6 hours to this project, bro. Like nah, like usually I start off my day doing all the little tasks. Like I'll go work out and then I'll clean my room, I'll make breakfast, and then anything that's little assignment like a quick online quiz or a quick reading, I'm gonna knock out all the little stuff first, just to get that gratification of like I'm doing something.
That momentum.
Yeah, that momentum, and then I'm gonna use that feeling to then lock in on this big assignment. And it's just like, at least for me, it helps me start better. My starts way better. What do you think of that?
I mean, I agree with that. I do something similar. Every day I have like at least 3 things, like big things that I need to accomplish no matter what. So usually it'll be like gym, homework, and then like I'm editing a video or something like that.
Yeah.
I have 3 things that no matter what I'm gonna get it done, and then whatever else I'll do that after.
It just falls into it.
But I don't know, for me, I can't do things like little things. Like the big stuff, I just gotta do it and get out the way.
Yeah.
Cause for me, like I'm low key a procrastinator. If I'm just doing little things, I'll keep finding little things to do. Or I'll just, after I do all those things, I'll be tired.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing too.
So it's one thing I learned this dude, he called it dopamine loading, I think. So like from the time you wake up till you end your day, like you're like preserving your dopamine. So you wake up, don't touch your phone, don't do nothing. Like for me, I would go work out, then I come home, you do your homework. Like you do the hard stuff first.
Yeah.
So then later in the day you can watch TikTok or play video games or whatever.
And it's like resetting yourself
Yeah.
to have more energy throughout the rest of the
And it's easier to be productive because you're not
Yeah.
like getting quick dopamine.
I feel that makes sense too. But stuff like that's hard, bro.
It is for
When you
sure.
think about it,
It
because
is.
a lot of the stuff that you do that's productive is on your phone too.
Yeah.
So you already be on your phone, and then you just click on the app, and then now you find yourself in a
real.
5 minute, 30 minute like just scroll session.
And I forget what I be even
Yeah,
trying to do.
bro.
Yeah, it is definitely hard, but I've been trying to do that more consistently because I am more productive when I do that. But sometimes though, I'll be after a whole day go by, I'm just tired. I don't want to do nothing. So it's like
Yeah.
you still gotta have the discipline to stick with it till you're done with everything.
I feel that. I feel like one thing that I've been kind of open to this semester is like trying to find different ways or techniques to preserve energy or like manage my time. So like if y'all got any ideas on like time management or just preserving your energy, just drop it down in the comments or something. But like that's something I've been way more open to.
Yeah.
Like just finding different ways and just like mixing and matching and trying to find whatever works best for me. 'Cause I feel like I've been doing the same thing for a while, but
Yeah, I see what you're saying. For me, I ain't gonna lie, I have a caffeine addiction.
I know
So I'll be tired like after 2 or 3 like
caffeine.
if I'm bored,
caffeine addict. I need caffeine. I need it.
it gets to a point if I'm bored, I'll start to fall asleep. So like when I'm doing homework, you know what Pomodoro is?
Nah, no, what is that?
It's like a study technique where you study for, you have intervals. So you'll study for 30 minutes. You
Oh
take a
yeah,
break.
I was talking about that earlier this week too. I know that.
So I would do that because if I'm going hours and hours on end, I'm not gonna get anything done. Like, I need
Yeah.
a break to stimulate my brain a little bit.
I'm opposite, bro. Like
Doesn't-
when I'm doing like projects, like homework or something, like any like big project, don't distract me, bro. 'Cause if you show me something interesting, I'm gonna completely forget about the project I was doing. I'm gonna just be all locked in on this thing. Like when I do projects, I really turn off my phone. I put it on do not disturb, and I put it upside down. Cause I know if I see a message or if I see like a ding or I hear a ding, like now even if I don't pick it up, in my brain I'm like, who was that? What did they say? And then like now I'm not even thinking about the project that I was doing.
Yeah.
So I literally just gotta sit down and just grind and like get in that mode, just grind out the projects and stuff. So I can't take breaks, bro.
When I'm learning something, I do it like that. But if I know what I'm doing and it's just like
You just gotta do it.
busy work, I'll
Yeah.
do that. I don't take breaks. But like if I'm learning something, because it'll get to a point where like I don't understand this.
Yeah.
Like when I keep going, like bro, my head start hurting. I don't understand that. It's like the deeper you get in the
Yeah.
hole, it's
That's
worse
when I
for me.
take breaks.
Yeah, so I'll take a break, forget about it, and then come back to it because then
Yeah.
you start to understand a little more when you take a break.
Yeah, that's when I take breaks. Cause one thing about CS as well, bro, you gonna hit that wall on every single assignment. Like, there's always gonna be a wall, bro. Like always gonna be a wall.
Or math, bro. Math is
That's why I always say CS takes so much patience, bro. 'Cause there's always gonna be a wall every assignment, every project. The one I'm working on right now, bro, I was stuck on a task for 2 hours. I was in the study lounge for 4 hours working on the project, and I got through 2 tasks, bro. Like it's always gonna be a wall, bro.
yeah.
But that's like that. Then I'll take a break. Like that's about it.
I've been trying to like when I'm learning something too, I understand the concept first, then like understand how to do it. So like, cause for me, when I understand how something works as a whole,
Yeah.
then it's easier to break it down and figure out how to do it step by step.
About that, yeah.
So like for math, that's helped. For chemistry, that's helped. I would assume for like CS, that would help too.
It definitely does. I guess I kind of look at things as like patterns, like
Yeah.
pattern recognition.
Yeah.
Like even if I don't understand the whole, I guess, system, if what I'm trying to do makes sense and it just clicks like pattern wise, then that's just how I remember stuff.
Yeah.
For example, for math, I feel like I'm good at math, but like you don't always understand why a function works. you just have done it so many times that it's like it just clicks to you now.
Yeah.
It's like you ask me a question, I'll just give you an answer. I won't even know why.
Exactly.
Type of thing.
That's why. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta learn why the concept behind it. Because that happened to me. I was doing homework the other day, and like in class or when I'm watching a video outside of class, the concept I can understand it. But then I'm doing the work and it's just crunching numbers,
Yeah.
and I'm not thinking about like what it means. I'm just solving for something. So things like that. That's why you gotta understand the concept first. But y'all got any advice? Leave it in the comments. If this helped, leave it in the comments. Yeah, but that's all I got.
All right, man. That's smooth. Thank y'all for watching, man. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see y'all in the next one, man.
Peace.
Man, this far in the video. Thank you for watching.
If you got any suggestions on what we can do better, any feedback, or any guests you'd like to see on the podcast, feel free to leave it in the comment section below.
Don't forget, make sure to like,
Comment.
subscribe.
Subscribe.
Next time.
Thanks for watching.